Upbeat, intriguing music starts and then fades to a background hum. You see that sleek, stunning car gliding down the street? The one with the winged emblem that just screams luxury? That's a Genesis. And if you think it's just another luxury brand that popped up overnight, you are missing one of the most audacious, high-stakes stories in the entire car industry. This isn't just a brand history, it's a David versus Goliath tale with a twist. Slight pause for effect. Our story starts not in Germany or Japan, but in South Korea, inside the headquarters of Hyundai. Yet or that Hyundai. For decades, they were the kings of the affordable, reliable, everyday car. But in the early 2000s, they had a crazy, almost arrogant idea. They asked themselves, can we, the company known for the accent and the Elantra, build a car that can compete with a Mercedes S-Class or a BMW 7 Series? The industry laughed. Critics scoffed. It was like a local pizza joint declaring they were going to take on a 3 Michelin star restaurant. But Hyundai was dead serious. They poured over $1 billion in 4 years of intense secret development into a project codenamed Project BH. In 2008, the world finally saw the result, a car named the Hyundai Genesis, and jaws dropped. It was a rear-wheel drive luxury sedan with a powerful V8 engine, premium materials and tech that rivaled the German giants, but for tens of thousands of dollars less. It was so good. It won the prestigious North American Car of the Year award, beating out cars it had no business even being compared to. This was the first shot fired. Hyundai proved they could build a world-class luxury car. But here's the twist. The car was a masterpiece, but the name on the back still said Hyundai. It was like serving a gourmet steak on a paper plate. Buyers were hesitant. They loved the car, but they couldn't get over the brand perception. So Hyundai did it again. They doubled down. They released a second-generation Hyundai Genesis in 2014. Even more refined, even more luxurious. It was another critical success. They even built an even bigger, more opulent flagship called the Equus. They were building incredible luxury cars, but they were still trapped under the Hyundai umbrella. Then in 2015, they made the most terrifying and brilliant decision of all. They took the ultimate gamble. They announced that Genesis would no longer be a car model. It would be its own standalone luxury brand. They were cutting the cord, betting everything on the belief that their product was good enough to stand on its own 2 feet, wings spread, against a century of German and Japanese dominance. They hired a dream team of designers and engineers, poaching top talent from Lamborghini, Bentley, and BMW. They launched the G90, the G80, and the game-changing GV80 SUV, and this time with its own identity, its own winged badge, and its own dealerships. The world finally saw Genesis for what it was. Not a wannabe, but a true contender. So next time you see that Genesis badge, remember the story. It's a symbol of a relentless underdog, a multi-billion-dollar gamble, and proof that with enough audacity and a truly great product, you can challenge the gods of an entire industry. And that is a real story. Music swells and fades out,